Well, I think it's such a sort of behemoth of a part that you have to let the actor come and do it and get on with it. And so sort of trying not to. I just said to Peter, listen to no one. And he texts me sometimes going, oh, I've been taking your advice, just because there's so many people going, well, you should wear this, or you should do this, or actually the doctor's like this, and at some point you have to go, do you know what? I'm wearing a bow tie and a tweed blazer, and I'm going to make him clumsy and weird, you sort of have to, do it your way, and I just wished him good luck, and it's kind of what David did to me, and he said, look, if you ever need me, you can pick up the phone, and I think that's all you can do, really. And he's doing really well there, Peter. He's having a great time, and Jenna's doing really well, and it sounds like it's going too well, frankly.
I just want to point out how hilariously creepy it is to have a silence in the back, just kind of hanging out.
I know. That's the first that I've seen actually at a convention, and you look great. That can't be an easy one to make. They're a cool monster, aren't they? The silence, I think.
Yeah, they're a great guy.
Yeah, really great sort of design on them as well. The costume was really well thought out and stuff. So.
Oh look, there's a silence in the back row. Alright. That was low hanging fruit.
It was cool though. I'm kind of into it.
Wait, over here, I think. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Marvellous. Been anywhere lately? I mean, what's
Well, I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Well, I was wondering, what's your favorite, what was the most memorable part of being on Doctor Who?
Wow, probably the people that I met. Oh God, actually, hey, I saw Karen's film on Thursday, Oculus. It's really good.
It's coming out April 11th, I believe.
You should check it out. It's scary. It's good, man. I'd say the people that I've met, Karen and Jenna and Arthur and Stephen, they're great friends. And what was amazing to sort of, it was just amazing to experience a show like that. But we came over to the States, and it's really grown here in the last couple of years, we've found, and to be part of that was a real magic process, because we came and, we were playing to really small theatres, the Doctor, and then it was like, wow, actually, people really dig this, so I think that whole experience has been great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like when you filmed in Central Park and you didn't expect anyone would show up.
Yeah.
And then we're mobbed.
And then we were like, whoa, Doctor Who fans in America. It's cool. And here, you guys really go for it here as well. It's different, because kind of English are like, well done, yeah, that's good, Doctor Who, very good. Americans are like, woo!
We are known for our reserve, yeah.
Hi.
You're my favorite Doctor. I love you.
Thank you very much. You say all the right things.
So, I was wondering, do you think that there's ever going to be a female Doctor? And if so, who would you want to play them?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think there absolutely could be a female. Maybe she's in this room. You never know. She's right there, look. She's right there. Oh, it's right there as well. Oh, there's the Gosh, it could be... Alex would be a good Doctor. She sort of is the Doctor anyway. Yeah, anyways, isn't she? Who could it be?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence would be great, wouldn't she? Jennifer Lawrence can just always be around. She's always
play everything.
All the time, yeah. I think she'd be really good. I think... Doctor Who?
Dr. Donna.
Dr. Donna, yeah, Catherine would be interesting. I don't know, I think... Judy would be amazing. Judy, I know her.
Audience participation Doctor suggestion.
Emma Watson.
What about Emma Thompson.
Oh yeah.
I think she'd be kind of groovy. Yeah, so look, there's so many great kind of actresses out there that could do a wonderful job. I don't think the boys are going to let it go that easily though, to be honest with you. All men are like, look, I don't mind there being the idea of a women doctor, but come on, no. But I think it'd be very interesting. It would be, I mean, God, can you imagine the turmoil the male race would be in if there was a woman doctor? We'd be in real trouble, boys.
But there are male Time Lords and female Time Lords, and they tend to regenerate in their. Now it gets super nerdy. Sorry, they tend to regenerate in their same gender, though, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it just have to be a different character, a Time Lord character?
No, because I think ultimately, well. No, because I think the Doctor is always the Doctor, whether it be Troughton or Baker or myself or whatever.
Right.
Ultimately, at his heart, it's exactly the same guy, which is why when I was regenerating it
A ginger.
a ginger. Yeah. That's got to happen soon, hasn't it? That's got to happen soon. We're all banging on about it. Like,
I'm looking at Rupert Grant, like someone.
Yeah, but I think it could happen.
Could happen. Let's take one over here.
Okay, so my best friend, when she found out I was coming here, she was like, "Can I get a lock of his hair?"
And then you said no because that's weird.
Yeah, that's what I said. So that led to my question. What's the weirdest thing fans ask you? Like being kind of famous, you get a lot of weird questions.
Well, I mean, a look of hair is quite a strange one.
Your friend now ranks near the top.
Actually, she wants to marry you, so like I hear you so bad.
You get a lot of people saying, will you come and marry us and stuff like that. That's quite mad. Sometimes you're like, but I'm not a vicar. And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, you're a doctor. You're like, okay, fine, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and you get invited to quite strange places, but generally people are just quite nice, like, and sort of enthusiastic and sort of open, do you know what I mean? So it's, some people might want to snog you or whatever, but there are worse ways to earn a living, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bizarre stuff, but I don't know, I just think the world's quite bizarre, so nothing really surprises me, to be honest.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Sorry to disappoint your friend with the lock of hair.
Hi.
Hey.
I was at your panel in Louisville last weekend, and first of all, you recommended a book of poetry called Rapture, which I've been reading this week, which
Oh,
is really
cool. I'm really
excellent.
pleased.
Gets me right in the field, so thanks for that, because I probably wouldn't have been exposed to it otherwise.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Wait, it's a cool book, right?
It's very good, yeah.
Yeah.
My question is, also in Louisville last weekend, you mentioned that when you got cast in the role as the Doctor, you started reading up on science, like reading some Einstein stuff.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had a favorite scientist and or a favorite book from the realm of science or idea from the realm of
I know, but I'm going to really divide opinion here. Anyway, no, yes, I mean, I do. I read a lot about Einstein, and then I read a lot, and he's quite a controversial writer, and I don't necessarily believe with everything he has to say, but I read a lot by a guy called Richard Dawkins. Well, some will, some won't, you know, because he does divide opinion, and he comes from a very sort of atheist point of view, and you know, obviously each their own, and I'm all for one for all. But so I read a lot of his sort of stuff, and then I read a lot of philosophy and stuff. So a lot of Nietzsche and Schopenhauer and stuff like that. And it makes me sound much more intelligent than I actually am. I mean, it took me ages to read the philosophy books. Literally, it's like 3 months, and I'm like 90 pages in, going, what the hell does that mean? But yeah, I just, you know, because kind of Einstein says, with faith and stuff like that, he says that he believes in a sort of cosmic religion, and I just quite like the idea of the cosmos, and that there's something, you know, I think that's quite a cool notion, so. He's cool, Einstein, he's a cool guy. There's a great book of quotes, which is a great gift to someone to have as a toilet book. You know, you have quotes. And Einstein's quotes are really, really brilliant, so That's the next one you should get.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Is there a real person that you would actually want to play? Like
Quite like, and just because I think I could get away with him as a sort of younger, well, he's much more handsome than me, but Chet Baker, he's a trumpeter, and then a poet called Ted Hughes as well, just because I think physically I could sort of maybe get away with playing them. Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
On the episode of Town Called Mercy, what did you feel like when you got shot in the hat by the cyborg gunslinger?
Well, the actor, Matt Smith, or the doctor? The doctor. What did the doctor feel like?
Enraged? No. I always think the doctor's then he's sort of like, yeah, let's go, it's alien time, you know, like, I think he kind of does it. But that was a really fun episode to shoot, and we shot it out in Spain, and those sorts of things are always, if you notice, I'm always like, whoa, when there's a bang, because generally on the set, when there was a bang, I'd be like, whoa, what the hell was that? And even though you know it's coming, it's like when someone goes, right, I'm going to punch you in the face, you're like, okay, do it, oh no, do it. Because you sort of know it's coming, so yeah, but I think the doctors just think it's game time. And as an actor, you just think, that was cool. This is my job.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good question, sir.
Yeah. Good question.
Hi there.
Hello.
Someone help this young man with the mic.
There you go. Good stuff.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Do you know when Amy found out that River Song was a flesh avatar in Demon's Run? How did you feel about that?
That's a good question. Well, this is what happened, right? I'm reading the script. I'm like, oh, this is, and then I'm like reading it, and then I'm like, what the hell? And then I rang Karen actually in Wales because we got a script at the same time, and she was like, what the hell? And then the baby explodes, and you're like, Stephen Moffat.